Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Metal Joe Solid, and I'd like to welcome you to Bloodbourne. So, a quick recap, I guess, in what we did last time. We found ourselves in central Yarnum, and we were trying to get out and try to get to the, I guess, Grand Cathedral. Try to figure out a way to get more closer to the Healing Church. Now, we went to the main bridge, and it was stopped. I think that was in part one. So we actually had to go through the aqueduct in order to find a way around everything. And we got through, and we met a couple of fellow hunters, but one of them ended up turning the hunt to us. Father Gascoigne was, let's just say he was interesting. Pretty tough, pretty gruesome, but man, he was a challenging fight. I think he actually stopped a lot of people in the demo when it first came out. Um, but we had since got past him and made our way into Odin's Chapel, where we met a very unique character. We're just gonna say that he was definitely definitely a little different. But we're gonna continue playing. We're gonna backtrack a little bit now that we have a safe place because we know a couple of people are probably looking for a safe place. I want to try to talk with Gilbert, the little girl who was left alone, the old woman we were talking to, and then Yusifka to kind of see if we can't maybe persuade her to come with us or something like that. Maybe I know she has patience, but we can try. So we're gonna go ahead and start at Yusifka's clinic and make our way through the zone again. I think that would be the easiest route, just to kind of check all the boxes. Um, Garaman, oh, he's still here. It told us pretty much, hey, go seek a holy chalice. Yeah, so he's still saying, hey, yo, go cop yourself one of those. They're sick. I saw a cheap one on eBay, but it wasn't worth it. Oh, you know it.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them, perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then. If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
Okay, so a couple of things. Yeah, just for dialogue, a lot of storytelling's done through talking with people. So, um, for example, I just talked to Yusefka, and she actually had a different tone. Her voice sounded different, and she had a completely different vibe about her. At first she was like, "Hey, I can't open these doors. They're sick people. I can't have them being exposed to anything. I'm treating them." And now she's like, "Hey, yeah, just bring anybody. Anybody's cool." But especially in like actual FromSoft games, you need to talk in exhaust dialogues in order to progress storylines. So, chatting with people is kind of the thing. Go chat with the guy Gilbert. Tell him, hey, yo, there's a safe place, and we found our way through.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
The flame sprayer.
I make more use of it. Perhaps you. The day was incurable, but this time gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human. Don't you worry about me.
Okay, so Gilbert's not sounding great, but he gave us something, so that's kind of cool. This actually ties in with Arcane more than Blood Tinge. Yo, it's a sick flamethrower. Let's try it on this guy. Oh, that does pretty good. Not staggering. And I'd be shocked if this actually does the repost. But maybe it'll do pretty good chip damage. Okay, next was... First of all... we need to... I probably shouldn't have gone this way, actually. We need to go talk to the little girl now. Interesting. So it doesn't work in there, but what about here? I mean, it kind of just eats them up. Crazy it doesn't work on the dogs in the cage, though. Maybe it can't get past the wall. Oh, it's beautiful. I think I'm just eating through bullets, though, so we might need to start using it sparingly. Okay, so now here is one of the actual first decisions you need to make. So you can withhold the information, which basically just is like saying no. But then you can either tell him to go to Odin Chapel with the creepy dude that we talked to, and then Yusufka's clinic. Now, the character of Yusufka, from the beginning of the game till now, has switched dramatically to the point of her going from, like, don't bring anybody to bring everybody. And now Odin Chapel, the guy seems creepy, but he's actually giving you some things saying, like, hey, I have incense to ward off beasts. Which is pretty much everything we're fighting, and the fact that he's in the heart of it says that he's probably not inflicted with anything too crazy. So we're going to go ahead and say, go to Odin Chapel. Wouldn't it be awesome if she was just like, "Are you still knocking at the door? Get out of here!" Yeah. Okay, so she hasn't changed anything as far as her dialogue goes. I'm kind of surprised she's still here, to be honest. Hey, I missed item. I don't think I ran the perimeter last time I was around here anyway. Oh, I fell too. What a thrill. Oh, aw, dang it. Some more cold blood dew. Actually, it makes me wonder. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, we ain't got to worry about these guys flapping around anymore. Oh, missed it. You know, a little texture work there. Mm. Okay, so I messed this up. So the last time is that you give her the brooch, and she actually, she cries. It's very sad. Um, it's heartbreaking, really. But if you tell her no and you spare her from the horror of, I guess, finding out what had happened to her parents, you later get the option to send her to either Yusifka or Odin Chapel. Now, the downside is the pathing she takes, because she goes down the ladder, through the aqueducts, and into the tunnel. And anybody who knows what I mean means that she actually ends up getting killed by the pig. But thus concludes a new ending to the story. Yo, ragdoll physics. So I don't think we're gonna see it. At least not just yet. We might be able to show up later and see it though. I could be looking in the wrong place as well. First of all, whose house is like right on the edge here? I guess this is technically the front door. Okay, we'll just have to come back for the conclusion to this story and the manner that we have set forth. So the rewards you will get by telling her no and then leading her, unfortunately, to her demise is that you will get ribbons for messengers. It's just cosmetic. It doesn't give you any buff or anything. But she somehow finds her way to make it through here. And she comes through here, which would have been the way to Odin Chapel. But since it's a pig, she actually ends up getting eaten. And then when you actually pick up this... Oh, wait. Oh, the red messenger ribbon. I don't think... Oh, yeah. A red ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers, wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. So this was supposed to belong to the little girl. Which is crazy because I never told her to come down here. So the fact that you can still get it has to just be something to involve with you completing the quest line. But either way, she gets eaten by that pig, and it is devastating. That's right, you better get out of here. And then, of course, if you don't give the brooch back to her, you can actually turn it back into a stone, the blood tear stone that I was talking about, and get a buff for your weapon. And now, since we've talked to the old lady while she moves fast, she's now here. Oh, jeez, the lady. Ouch. Oh, the problem is that with one of these games is that since I spawned at the medic's place, I can't relight bonfires because I can't just sit there. So I'm probably going to end up at the clinic again, which is fine. We'll just hop in and hop out. Man, these waiting times are crazy. But I guess this is an older game. I guess they used to be a lot worse. They used to just say Bloodbourne before they start putting item descriptions. It's more madman's knowledge. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hey. I'm sure when you upgrade that, it's actually a lot more devastating, but as of right now, I wouldn't call it really too crazy to write home about. Yo, a wooden shield. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, and ineffectual against the strength of the beasts as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they passivity. What? Engender passivity, I guess. As you can tell, I'm great at reading. But so this was actually a funny deal. So in the Dark Souls games, because I think this came after Dark Souls 2, Miyazaki would just freak out, and it's because in Demon Souls, basically you were just a walking tank if you got a really good weapon and a really good shield. You could just walk through everything. And he was like, all right, fine, whatever, maybe it's the way we made the game. Well, then Dark Souls came out, and then everyone was just doing the same thing where they were just hiding behind shields. So Dark Souls 2, they tried to fix it a little bit, but the same problem was there. And then in this game, they just went, no, to hell with shields. You actually have to get a gun and work on the repos, which was how the game was supposed to be played. He wanted you to be able to use the reflect and then get the actual stance on people. But most people never played that way. They just got the greatest thing they could and then just ate all the damage, and it became just a wall. So, yeah, in this one he was just like, nope, all shields suck. Yo! my god. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Alright. Hat worn by hunters who admire formality. Some hunters place an emphasis on form and seen by the use of the threaded cane. For them, formality, beauty, and justice are the very essence of our humanity, and precisely what keeps hunters from becoming something else. The nice thing about this game is that they didn't really employ too many differences as far as stats. This is going to do less defense and all that stuff, but it does better as far as blood and fire, but I guess less is bolt, and the same as a couple of other things. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned by the workshop, one of those this one without the cape that wipes away the blood. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yarnum's beastly threats. Allow one to stalk beast unannounced by the cover of night. So yeah, it's literally the same thing, just without the cape. I think even the stats are pretty much the same. Oh, slightly better against blunt, but for some reason it's better than frenzy and beasthood. I wouldn't know why. You would think with the cape, since they said, hey, it wipes away blood, it would be a little bit better. And then the exact same gloves. Exact same trousers. But man, we styling now. Yeah, you.
beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Fire paper. Prey.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Okay. Well, Alfred seems like a straight up guy. Very helpful. Drops some quick lore on everybody, so that's always nice. Check for Flood Gemstone. Take that. Antidote. Medicinal pellets that counteract poison. Okay. Small medicinal plants that counteract poison. Used to treat ashen blood, a baffling sickness that ravaged old Yharnam long ago. These tablets only provide short-term relief. The ashen blood ailment eventually triggered the spread of the beastly scourge. Fire paper. Coarse paper that applies fire to weapons when rubbed. A hunter tool found in the Healing Church workshop. Since the tragedy that struck Old Yarnum, fire has become a staple in beast hunts and is thought to cleanse impurity. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flames. So there's the workshop and then the healing church workshop. This is something we were discussing last time about different factions in this game. So we're going to go ahead and throw on that. Am I already full? Oh no, I still have one. And we'll throw them out. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. How inviting. So this is Old Yarnum that we've been hearing about. They said it was burned to the ground and abandoned, and it looks pretty burned to the ground and abandoned to me. Okay. Oh, snap. Oh my god. Okay, so he's on, I think, a clock tower. Oh, oh. Oh, there's a thing. Ah! Ah, it's an antidote. Oh my god. Oh, you're a big one. We're getting a lot of these gemstones. Oh, hey, there's a whole community right here. Oh! Funnel them in, funnel them in. Here we go. God. I don't need it. I don't need it. I want it. Dang it. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh. Who the hell was that? Okay. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Oh. Okay, hold on. That guy got some souls. Or blood echoes, or whatever they're called in this game. Hey. This guy gonna shoot me up here? I'm okay. Is this a hunter? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you can't fight on these stairs? Is that what's going on here? Don't you shoot at me. Oh, you want to fight right now? Bring it on. Oh, it's your ground or nothing? Is that what's going on? So. Oh. Alright, I might have to come back to this guy. Oh, okay. Just heal up. You motherfucker. Look at him there, just taunting me. Yo, look at this place. Hidden path awaits ahead. Okay. We'll do this way. Hopefully we can get back. Oh my god. That's all I have up here. Fucking pissed off somebody. There's a thing. Oh, god dang it. No, we didn't make it. We'll have to try it again. guy looks shocked. He's like, really? Just been standing here for however long, you just gonna walk up and just start hitting me? This isn't what I was on. Oh, but there's a thing. Dang it. Hey, third time's the charm. Alright, so this is the way around. Alright, I gotta go back and try that jump again. I don't need to, I want to. I hate leaving things that I can see, and then we'll go up the ladder. Tragic, I fall off and die. Oh my god. Hey, first try, let's go. Ooh, head bandages. Accessory adored by the naive messengers, imitating the bandages of scorched victims, unaware of their meaning. The spatters of blood give it a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy, revel as babes? Probably babies, but... So the messengers seem... Oh, it's the same model, that's funny. Seem like they don't really know what's going on. They're just like, yo, check this out. And everyone's like, that's super inappropriate, kid. Okay, we got the thing. Let's go back, because I hate not going through everything on the checklist. Oh, it's him. Hey, yeah. Oh, that's right, you fucking shooting motherfucker. Stop shooting me! Oh.
You still have dreams.
Oh.
The next time you dream, give some thought.
Dang it, I gotta run all the way back there to get my Macos. That guy's pretty tough. I should have went and leveled up. To be honest, I probably should have left as soon as I got 2 old Yarnum. The trick now is to get there without dying. What up, nerd? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! up, let me up, let me up. Oh, God! Oh, okay. We're good, we're good. Oh, no! Leave me alone! Got something for your ass, come on. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I would be shocked if they kept following me. Oh, he's just ready. Oh, look at everyone just dying. That's my stuff. He seems kind of like a badass. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Oh! He is a badass. How are we gonna play this? Really? You gonna shoot me? Oh, let me down, let me down. Oh my God, it's like the scene from Star Wars when Maul's just hanging out. Oh my God. Okay, we'll just grab our stuff and then we'll bail. Apparently he's a come back later kind of guy. The top hat. That's that one up. It's crazy that he's just ready to go. Alright, you win this round, you bastard. What the hell? These guys are just ready for me. Ah! Yeah. Alright. New tactic. We go get our stuff. We get out of there. We stop trying to pursue. Because apparently I'm getting to the spot where the zone's getting ahead of my character. It's probably a skill issue too. Ha ha ha. No. Well, I was lucky. Okay, the question is, do those guys have my souls? Or are they just neatly over there on the ground? Oh, you have them. Oh, I'm ready for you now, you bastards. Oh. Ah! Okay. Let's go level up.
Welcome home. What is it you... Very well. Let me stand close.
Hmm. 3, 4, 5. So 5 levels. So we have some decisions to make. Right now, it's kind of leaning towards a strength build. So let's throw 2 on there, just to kind of get that to a good spot. I should start putting more in endurance, because that gives me more defenses and stamina, of course. I only got 2. Now I know the flamethrower that I'm using right now is more arcane. Is there okay. Attribute governing power of arcane attack determines whether or not you can use certain equipment. Weapons that use bullets. So guns, arcane, which I assume is magic, dex and strength. That's the nice thing about Bloodbourne is that they have it very minimal. Like, hey, there's only so many builds here. Okay, so I know for a fact I want that on health.
Farewell, good maid.
This is more strength than it is skill. and that's about even, but that also has the both have arcane on them, where this has more arcane than bullet, and for some reason the fire has arcane. So right now I'm leaning towards, I guess, strength, because I'm mostly going to use my right-handed weapon anyway. I'm not opposed to using guns. And we have the repeating pistol and the blunderbuss. The hunter pistol does more damage, but the repeating pistol does more. By repeating pistol typically used by healing church hunters, crafted with mostly metal parts and exhibiting a complex design. The repeating pistol fires 2 shots at once, making it a ravenous consumer of quicksilver bullets. Should be used sparingly compared to its workshop counterpart as the trump card in one's arsenal. So, way more bullets, way more damage. I think that's the trade-off. I don't have any bullets, so I'm going to end up having to buy some. He's gone now. Yeah, no spoilers. If it helps, though, I have played this game before, so I know exactly what happens. I just put that up because I don't want anyone to spoil, I guess, any new games I play. But this game is fantastic. So this is attack, but it's going to go more with the arcane. So let's go ahead and bump this up. I need one more shard to get that going. But it looks like now I can start throwing on this. Physical attack up, charge attacks up. Let's do physical attack. Oh, this already had something. Blood attack up, yeah, I guess. It's crazy you can't put anything on the flamethrower, but I guess I wouldn't know what you would bump up besides, like, the arcane on it. It seems like such a waste, but I want it. Oh, I can't even use it. Oh no! Oh well, we have it. I mean, that's more for us than anything.
Welcome, Hogwarts. Very well.
And I still have enough for a couple of levels. Cool. So our attack right now is doing 120. That's pretty good in comparison to the left hand, which is only 45. Now I need that up 1, and I need that up another in order to use the pistol we just got. So what I'm gonna do...
Farewell, good hunt. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I don't always recommend this, but we're gonna try to cheat a level real quick. I guess I should have looked to see how much I need. Alright. It looks nice. Oh, it's a double barrel. How much do I need for bullets? 240 each? That seems pretty pricey. Ooh. Sweet. I've just spent 2,000 on 8 bullets. Oh, tragedy. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a good spot as any. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by, everyone who's, Oh, 100% guns to Night Rain. I think it would be awesome since there's already a Bloodbourne character. Well, Bloodbourne-esque kind of character. So I think it would make it very unique. It's probably not out of their realm, considering it's kind of like a FromSoft greatest hits. Personally, I would like to see them add more stuff from Bloodborne and maybe more stuff from Dark Souls besides just like, costumes and such. I would like to maybe go to certain areas. I think it would be fun to kind of see like, relics of the past kind of deal where you're stumbling across. Maybe not like Sen's Fortress. I think that'd be a little too intense. But like maybe Forbidden Forest as a zone. A chunk of Anor Londo, maybe a dilapidated Firelink Shrine, stuff like that. Um, there's tons of places they can pick out of the trilogy and really out of all of the games. I would like to see maybe guns, but to be honest, I would just like a Bloodborne 2. I think that's the whole community. At least a remaster. This game is amazing, and it's crazy they never did anything really with it. We are finally getting the Dustborns, or yeah. So, I mean, we're getting something, and it's kind of the same thing that ended up happening with Demon Souls, where they didn't really want to do anything with Demon Souls, so they just kind of had to make a spiritual successor, which was Dark Souls. And, it became, in my opinion, one of the greatest trilogies ever. People hate on 2, but it's the bigger, arguably better game. I wouldn't say it's the better story. And 3 wins with mechanics hands down. But it definitely has a lot going there. And when you really tie all 3 of them together, it's amazing. Because 1 and 2 walked so 3 could run. And if 3's the only game you played, cool, you played a Dark Souls game, but I think you missed out on more than half of the references and the emotional depth that game gave you. Because when you see the Onion Knight in there, it's like, oh, there's an Onion Knight. No, it's like, oh my god, there's an Onion Knight. And, Patches is a staple. You gotta love Patches. And just see heroes of Astora and, things of the past coming up in 3. It's really the biggest love letter, greatest hits, and conclusion to the story that you could want. Arguably, it's the shortest game out of all of them, but maybe it's because the mechanics are so good that people are able to breeze through it a little bit better. It is a lot linear, but, sometimes that's not the worst thing. I think they designed it to be a little more user-friendly. But I think they learned a lot from this game since that was the next game that they were working on. But, yeah. Bring Bloodborne to Night Rain. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by. If you can't catch the full streams, go check out YouTube. I post all the full LPs and streams over there. So if you have time, go check those out. And definitely check out the Instagram and TikTok for all the greatest clips and the best parts. I got a couple more projects going on throughout the week. I'll be playing this um, in short chapters every week. Check the schedule. Definitely follow along. We'll be playing Elden Ring on the weekends, and I got tons of other things going on. So, stay tuned. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish everyone a good night. Bye, everybody.